Welcome back, Phillies and Gentlecolts, to Brony Plays Minecraft. When we left off, we were down here in this wonderful cave area, and next to an abandoned mine shaft, right? And all sorts of wonders await us. We were also discussing the Cold Hand of Mercy story involving Flutterdeath and its connections to the Incarnations of Immortality by Piers Anthony and the Sandman series by Neil Gaiman. Gaiman? I've never quite gotten that one right. May Celestia forgive me. May Neil Gaiman forgive me. And all my friends. So, a little bit of review. Let's see here. A little bit of review. That was spider webs. Okay, so we've got the Incarnation series by Piers Anthony, where the various forces of nature are essentially offices that you can be elected to, more or less. Not by a popular vote, but just, well, there's various different methods. Point is that people get chosen to those offices, and yeah. Then there's the Afterlife in that series, which is the traditional heaven-hell, but it's kind of based on the idea that the whole system is set up so as to organize the universe into something back from its original chaotic forms. Then you've got the Endless series by Neil Gaiman, and in that series, the various forces of nature are inherent to the universe and have anthropomorphic personifications. Everyone loves anthropomorphic personifications of the universe, right? These are inherent to the universe, and they're not taken up by mortal guises, not really, or at least not in the same way. At the end of the Sandman, the personification of Dream does get a mortal personality, sort of, but it's not the same. It's not nearly the same at all. The best that could be said is that the personality that becomes the new Dream is, or used to be, slightly mortal. Point being that it's a little different from Flutterdeath's situation. So, conclusions there. What can we say about Cold Hand of Mercy and how it ties into some, well, what I consider to be well-known pieces of literature? Let's see. How does that tie in? Well, first I fall. Alright. For starters, we've got the fact that in the Incarnation series, the personalities are chosen to their office. They do not lose any of their powers, though they still lose their responsibilities. So if you were a senator before, you're no longer a senator. But if you were a, well-renowned mage, then you are still a well-renowned mage. You still have all your powers and stuff, but you no longer have your earthly responsibilities. Similarly, Flutterdeath has all of her powers as the element of harmony, as the element of kindness, and still uses those. But she no longer has her responsibilities as caretaker of the animals, and some could say she doesn't have the same responsibility as being an element, though that is not what this story claims. The story explicitly says that if needed, she can return to her former glory and all that. Wow, a lot of stuff here. You'll also notice, by the way, that I turned the sound off. I was doing some testing earlier, and I turned the sound off for that. So, if you really miss Minecraft sounds, sorry about that, guys. But we'll live. Anyways, so I think that as far as the characters go, Flutterdeath is much closer to the Incarnation series than to the Endless series. She still retains all her powers, and death is something that is passed down from one pony to the next, not a primordial force of the universe. Or maybe I should say death itself is still primordial force of the universe, yes, but the fact is that it's passed down from one thing to another. There are office holders, people who kind of have a charge of that. Might go down there later. Need a bit more coal first. Might go down there too. Whereas in the Sandman series, death, destruction, etc., those are all primordial, inherent to the universe. They are not carried out by mortals, except when the various endless say, oh, you know what, we need to do that where you get our power or something. And that kind of sort of happens at one point, but not really. Pardon me here, I'm going to beg pardon. I'm going to take a little bit of eat here, and it's a good thing I brought some iron with me. I guess I have enough cobble, I could have just made a whatchamacallit. I don't even know. Why do I have a hoe? You get bonus points if you can answer that. Connections to the endless, though. Well, the fact is that if, and it's clearly mentioned that if Fluttershy were to abandon her role as Death improperly, that is, without picking a successor and so on, or if she were to simply refuse to kill someone, then mysterious bad things would happen. Well, the most obvious mysterious bad thing being that the pony she was supposed to kill would not die, they would just be in pain and agony, etc., which would not be fun. That's certainly not what Fluttershy would want of any pony. There we go. Trying to make this a little safer. And that is similar to the Endless. That's probably the main similarity between the Endless and the Flutter Death story. That if she were to abandon her duties, things would go wrong. It's not explicitly stated in the Incarnation series what happens if someone abandons their duties, but then again, because of the way that things are chosen, in that, hi, why have I not made this armor yet? I don't know. Good thing I'll regen. But the Incarnations series doesn't really take on the question of what happens if somebody just stops doing their role. So it's hard to say how similar or different those are. As far as the Afterlife goes, Cold Hand of Mercy is again closer to the Incarnation series than it is to the Endless, to the Sandman series. The whole point of death and the afterlife and all that is in Incarnations is to kind of sort out. Well, the whole point of life and everything is to sort out various stuff, various raw chaos matter, to reduce the entropy of the universe. It's all very noble and grand, but the Endless, the Sandman universe, doesn't have any sort of purpose like that. Whereas the point of an afterlife in Cold Hand of Mercy is similar to the Incarnations. The point is to catalog life experiences, see what each pony thinks about living, what their experiences were like, etc. While that may not be the same as reducing the overall entropy of the universe and theoretically getting ready for a new one, that is still similar in cataloging and keeping track, building knowledge, building energy, that sort of thing. So, in conclusion, it's a great story, and you should go read it, and then you should also read Incarnations of Immortality. And, just for funsies, you should go read the Endless series. Sandman by Neil Gaiman. Heck, you should read lots of things by Neil Gaiman. He's an excellent author. So is Piers Anthony. Very prolific author there. And so is, of course, all the fanfic authors that we are looking at. Alright, there's iron over there. I guess I want it. Really, I'd like some diamond. And that's what I really want while we're down here. Where are we? We're at Y15. See, we're at the right level for diamond. We just have to find some. Let's go this way. Yeah, I know exactly where this is going to go, but I still kind of want to have an idea of which. There's lapis over there. very useful in Tekkit. Will I do Tekkit someday? I don't know. Well, Tekkit. Tempted, but so many other people have, and it's such a huge mod pack. The goals would be forever. Like, this series alone is taking a while. Although I guess I really could have shortened it just by, deciding to do things a little differently. Yeah, lava everywhere. Ah! Zombies! Die, faster. Huh. That was nearly catastrophic. Shoo, darkness, I banish thee and abjure thee. Is this a chasm? Ravine? I don't know, but it's weird and huge. Yes, it is a ravine. I'm actually going to ignore the iron at this point because look at that. I have 64 and 20. Maybe I shouldn't. I should grab that 26 and make it 2 stacks. I don't need it. Just like I don't really need this lapis, but I'm going to get it anyways. Okay. Still need diamond. I was hoping I'd just, see some lying around. That's usually what happens. Your first diamond, you just kind of see lying around. But man, I haven't seen any of it. That's coal in the distance. And I just leaned forward there to look. I know you can't see it, but yeah, that just happened. Why is that so dark over there? Let's go find out. We have cobblestone. We can make ourselves a... Normally I don't like interfering with lava because lava is non-renewable. But oh. Okay, well that solves that. It's just a wall. It's just a very dark wall for some reason. Let's dig into this mysterious dark wall, shall we? Well, hey, that's always one way to take care of gravel. Oh, guess what I just realized? I forgot to set the timer for this video. I mean, it's not a timer anyone can hear, it's just my phone that vibrates when it goes off. But the point is, I forgot to set a timer for this video, so I'm just going to have to guess when I hit 20 minutes or so. Oh well. I don't really want to retape this. This is actually a retaping of an earlier episode, one that was full of a lot of extra rambling that didn't go anywhere. More lava! Yay! Still no diamonds. We really need that. You know what? This is starting to get to the point of why we're playing Mystcraft. Because diamonds are hard to find. Now, I'm kind of getting tired of looking for them. One of the things about the ages, I guess, property that ages can have is called heavy resources. And in a heavy resources age, resources are more plentiful. Now, obviously we haven't found a heavy resources age yet. Well, I shouldn't say obviously. From what we've seen, we have looked at the symbols. From the symbols that we've seen, none of them are heavy resources. Not that we've done any significant mining in... Oh, hallelujah! Not that we've done any significant mining in these ages, but none of them have had heavy resources symbols yet, so we don't really even know what mining in a heavy resource age would look like. Okay, well, this is apparently what I would expect it to look like. Look at that, some diamond, a bunch of redstone, some gold up there, coal over there, more coal over here, gold down there, and I think I saw some iron. Yes, raw iron right there. So let's start with the diamond, because that's the important stuff. And luckily there's no lava underneath. 3, 4. This is an odd vein of diamond. 5. Yes. The largest pocket of diamond I've ever seen is 6, so 5 diamond is amazing! I don't know what the pony equivalent of the Hallelujah chorus is, but We're just gonna pretend that I'm singing it right now. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh, praise Celestia, praise Celestia, praise Celestia, praise Celestia, praise Celestia. Oh, great hallelujah. I don't like mining when there's darkness nearby. Stuff tends to come out and kill you. Ooh, a lot of gold here. An 8 vein of gold? That's the biggest pocket of gold I think you can get. Actually, you can kind of sort of get bigger, because if you have 2 veins of gold that are right next to each other, then you can get massive amounts. Well, that goes for any resource. I've seen that happen fairly often with coal. Also seen it happen with iron. So you know I was saying like 8 was the biggest? I just found 9. Or maybe I should say 10. Wow. Of course, now I'm stuck in a hole. Let's get this iron, because we still have space for iron. We don't have any space for cobble, but we're going to finish mining this area, and then we're going to head back home, and smelt all this stuff. Once we've headed back home, it'll also be, all those reeds should have grown. Remember we started a little farm recently? That should have grown. And actually we picked up some melon seeds from a chest. They are here. They're right there. See, melon seeds. We picked those up, so that will be awesome. Wow, I'm doing this terribly. I know I can get back, because I did it in the last episode, the one that this is a retaping of. And this one is actually much better, because the last time I did not find any diamonds. Aww. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make the diamond pick here. There are other things to do with diamonds, but we need to get diamond tools. About these goals, by the way, I'm going to have to say there's... Oh man, I'm so tempted to get obsidian while I'm down here now that I have the diamond pick. But then again, that's going to take up forever. Or a lot, at least. Gravel. Actually, no, the gravel's more useful. Spider eye, you don't need that. We only need that for brewing, and we're not going to get to brewing for a while. Heck, I might have to remove that. Anyways, we'll come back down here later to get obsidian. We'll get obsidian later. We're going to head back upstairs, smelt this stuff, and that'll be the end of the episode. And I'm not going to make you guys sit through smelting all this stuff. I will actually smelt it on my own, and when we come back, it'll be finished. Or else we'll just go explore while it smelts, one or the other. Alright, hi. No, you're not. Ha ha ha! Mwahaha! Victory for pony kind. Victory for ponies everywhere. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. So much ha 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 that I'm going to go into third person, even though it's so awkward and clumsy. Goodness. It's just so... Do-do-do. Huzzah! 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 I'm in a hole. I'm not happy about being in the hole. I'm happy about other things. I don't even know if this is the right way out. I'll find out. See, that was a hole right there that I just narrowly avoided. Ponies and mines probably don't go so well together. There's iron up there. I saw that. Before people start going, you missed the iron, Litmus! Yes, I saw that. Oh, see, that's what it looks like when I block, by the way. Block, block, attack, attack, block. I don't know, just thought you should know. Alright, let's get out of here. Enough ponying around. Is that a spider? No, I think it's a mushroom. Adventures of Daring Do. out of this big mine, which is really just a giant hole in the ground. Which way did I go? Probably wasn't that way, but it might have come from up here, 'cause I see a torch up there, even though I know this isn't the way. We've got to get out, got to escape. I could really use all that cobblestone, but instead, I'm doing it the old-fashioned climbing sort of way. I don't know why, it's just what's happening. But now we're up closer to the top, up closer to the top, and we're going to get out, 'cause the exit is right over here. Now I wish I had the sound on, 'cause I'm sure there's a spider up above. Nope, there's not. But I still have to get out. I should really make some stairs. Da 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 da. And we're back. And we also have stairs. So we're back and we're here. And now we're seeing the house. And there's a spider over there. Let's kill it before it eats us for dinner. Haha. And so, ladies and gentlemen, when we start up next time, we're going to cut down those reeds, build us a little bit of a farm. Not that that's part of our goals, but we're going to do it anyways. And something else. Oh, yes. With the cutting down of the reeds and stuff, we need to explore. Explore. So much exploring to do. So much exploring to do. So many things to see. So many wonders. I don't actually have that song memorized. So, that's on the goals. Well, that's part of it. We've succeeded. We've got our first piece of diamond tools. We're going to have some of the iron armor soon. We still need to expand the house a bit. And I really want to find a heavy resources age, because in order to get more diamond tools, we're going to have to do a lot more diamondy stuff. And we're going to have to go to the nether at some point to do the enchanting and all that. Well, not the enchanting, but the brewing. So that's going to be an adventure all its own. Anyways, so next time, exploring, and so on and so forth. And until then, keep on trotting.